2.1b, divisibility tests for 2, 3, and 5. There are better ways than guess and check to tell if a number is divisible by 2, 3, or 5. So we'll go through these tests right now. The test for 2 is pretty straightforward. Just check, is the number even? That's the test to tell if it's divisible by 2. And we know if a number is even by looking at the last digit. Is the last digit even? So for example, 123 is not even because 3, the last digit, is an odd number. But 122 is even because the last digit is 2, which is an even number. So 122 is divisible by 2. The test for 3 is a little more difficult, but not by much. Is the sum of the digits divisible by 3? So what do I mean by this? So if we add all of the digits up, and they end up being divisible by 3, the sum, then the whole number should be divisible by 3. So again, 123, let's add the digits up. Adding the digits is 1 plus 2 plus 3, right? 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6, which is divisible by 3. So 123 is divisible by 3. If it was 122, let's check this out, 122, it would be 1 plus 2 plus 2, which equals 5, which is not divisible by 3. So 122 cannot be divided evenly by 3. Now the test for 5 is pretty straightforward as well. Is the last digit 0 or 5? So something's only divisible by 5 if the last digit is a 0 or a 5. So let's check this out. 123, again, the last digit's 3. So no, this is not divisible by 5. But 125, the last digit's 5, which is a 5 or a 0. So yes, this is divisible by 5. Let's go through a couple of examples to check out some of these methods with larger numbers. Alrighty, so is 4,555 divisible by 5? Well, if we look at our test for 5, we just have to look at the last digit. The last digit's a 5, therefore, yes. 4,555 is divisible by 5. Great. Now let's look at a little tougher problem. Is 27,339 prime? So we're asking a different question here. Is it a prime number? So again, what it means to be prime is prime means only divisible by 1 and itself. That's what prime means, right? So if 2, 3, or 5 divides it, then it's not prime, right? So let's just go through our quick test to see if it's divisible by 2. So we look at the last digit. It's not even, so it's not divisible by 2. And it's not 0 or 5, so it's not divisible by 5. So our last chance is checking if it's divisible by 3. So let's add up all the digits. 2 plus 7 plus 3 plus 3 plus 9. And this equals, I guess let's pair some stuff up. This is 12, right? And that's 10. And we're going to keep the 2. Oh, sorry. 10 plus 12 plus 2. This is a little more clear, right? This is 24. 24 is divisible by 3. In fact, it's 8. Therefore, 27. So let's write this out. 24 is divisible by 3. So 27339 is also divisible by 3. So what does this mean in regards to our original question? Is it prime? Well, it's divisible by something other than itself and 1, so no. 27,339 is not prime. It's composite.